Yeah. Welcome back from an epic weekend of Call of Duty and an epic weekend of Matt not watching Call of Duty. Motherfucker went camping.
Yeah.
During the biggest event, not of the year, the biggest event ever. There was a point where COD on Twitch had more viewers than fucking Fortnite. And I was like, what? We back, baby. I know, I know. COD's super
dude,
old. So
I feel bad about it, dude, because like
I would have told my family to eat a dick. I'm not missing champs.
Okay, well,
and you also do a podcast talking about Call of Duty.
Yeah, and I love how we started this
for this reason.
Weeks before I go camping. So I'm like, fantastic.
Well, yeah, hey,
we get like 2 in, and then
gotta make fucking sacrifices, bro.
Get 2 in, and then fucking bust out of here. But I mean, I still came in on Sunday and saw the finale, so at least I saw that.
When did you come home? Like, what did you see live?
What did I see live?
Like, was it grand finals already, or did you see?
No, I saw day 1 because day 1 was Wednesday. I was still here.
Yeah. And
then I missed Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yep.
And then most of Sunday, I just saw. Was there more than just the finale on Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay. Then
the losers, and then losers finals, or losers, winners finals, and losers finals, and then grand finals. So there was still a losers bracket match between 100 Thieves and E6 or somebody, and then Units played another team while Optic played E-United. So like Bravo and Alpha streams for the first 2 matches were going simultaneous.
Yeah.
And then for losers finals and grand finals, there was only 1 stream.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, so by the time I come home, I was watching EU versus 100 Thieves, and I got to watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
I just missed like Maven's talk in the beginning, but as soon as I logged into Twitch, it was like round 1, here we go. I was like, let's
go.
Oh snap, here we go.
Dude, I don't want to be the one that says it, and like, you know, it's not like it was bold. Those are both the teams that I picked. Yeah,
I mean,
my pick was 100 Thieves.
Your brain said 100 Thieves,
and my heart said United.
And your heart said United,
and they're both in the fucking finals.
Yeah. I mean, I love when that shit kind of works out, because like you looked at the pools. We looked at the pools last time, and we're like, yeah, I mean, 100 Thieves has the most promise. All the hosts were saying most likely 100 Thieves.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, we'll see how this goes. And then to come back on Sunday and be like, 100 Thieves in the final. Bro, I was like,
while it was like when Optic was playing EU in winners finals, part of me was cheering for Optic. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, this would be pretty sweet, because this is the last champs. I was like, this can be pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah.
If Optic could win it, Damon could have 4 rings. I was like, this would be fucking insane.
Fucking Tom Brady, pretty much.
Yeah. I was like, this is insane. And while I was watching, like map 1, Optic shit on E-United. Like, they shit on them. And then E-United just came right back and just shit on them 3 maps in a row. And I was like, oh fuck. And the minute I realized Optic was gonna lose the series, I was like, okay, I gotta make a fucking crazy prediction right now. So I was talking to my friends while I was watching, and I was like, yo, check this shit out, boys. And they're like, E-United's winning champs. I'm like, well, that's probably the easiest thing to say, because they came out of winners bracket. Yeah. They have to win 1 best of 5. Whoever comes out of losers has to win 2. It's so fucking hard to take 2 series off of like people that are that confident at the time. Like,
especially
good luck.
Especially going off having to do pretty much doing 2 finals before you go to that final. Because you're doing the final of the losers, right?
Yeah. They go to the losers finals, then they got to go to grand final series 1, win that, and then win grand final series 2, which, man, it takes a special team to do that shit.
Yeah.
But when Optic was losing, like when I knew it was done, I was like, all right, boys, now just hear me out. I know you guys are going to be like, nah, you're fucking stupid, man. United's going to win. I was like, no, I understand that. 100 Thieves is winning champs. They're like, nah, you're fucking crazy. This was before 100 Thieves even played Optic.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is what's going to happen. 100 Thieves is facing Optic in losers finals. We all know. 100 Thieves has always had Optic's number. And not only had they had Optic's number, They have Optic coming off of a loss.
Yeah, so there's a morale impact
Optic's
on that.
never been a bounce back team. They like Optic is fantastic
until they lose.
When stuff is all going when stuff's going their way, dude, you can't fucking stop that team. But like with a little bit of adversity, they start to crumble a little bit. Not talking shit, but like we've seen it.
Yeah, just
it's very rare that they make they have done it, but it's very rare where they've done the resurgence and come back. Mm-hmm. So I was like, now and I made fucking map predictions to my friends. I was like, yo, here's what's gonna happen: 100 Thieves playing Optic, and 100 Thieves 3-0ing them. And all my friends like, you fucking crazy, dude. Optic's gonna beat them, and then they're gonna go play United again. I'm like, no. Optic's gonna get they're not even gonna like they're gonna get fucking smoked 3-0. It's gonna be bad. And my friend's like, nah. And then I was like, and then here's what's gonna happen: 100 Thieves is gonna go into Series 1, win 3-1. And then Series 2, and then my brain went, Series 2 is going to be a 3-0. If they win 3-1 in first series, they're going to 3-0 in second series. But then I was like, you know what? Nah, fuck that. It's going to go Game 5, Round 11. That's what I told my friends.
Yeah.
And they're like, there's no fucking way. And in my head, I was like, probably not going to happen. But if this did happen, that was best case scenario for me. I was like, how fucking crazy would it be to go down, shit on Optic, go up, shit on the United 3 or whatever, close games 3-1, and then shit on them second series would be insane.
It would be crazy, yeah.
It would be even fucking crazier if they shit on them first series 3-1, and then it was a super tight second series and it went to round fucking 11. I was like, that'd be that's my dream.
That'd be movie material.
Yeah, I was like, this would be my fucking dream. And then just for the story, whoever stepped up in round 11 would have been fucking insane. Yeah. But that didn't happen. And United handled business. Wasn't fucking easy though.
No,
it was so fucking close.
That that first series between EU and 100 Thieves was just so bizarre to me. EU,
it was a little bit strange.
EU was losing to 100 Thieves in the first S&D map.
Yep.
And then they took the first hardpoint map, and I think
100 Thieves did 100 Thieves win the first one. I think 100 Thieves won up
100 Thieves won the first S&D.
No, they won map 1, which was hardpoint.
Right, sorry. So they won
map 1.
And then they won the S&D.
No,
they won one S&D against them.
I don't think so.
I thought they did.
I don't think so, dog. Go scroll down on the bracket there. I'm pretty sure 100 Thieves beat them in game 1, and I was like, fucking here we go. Oh, this is a terrible site. Oh, it was 3-2. Shit, dude, why did I think it was 3-1? I've been talking so much shit about 3-1. Yeah, no, it went game 5. What the fuck am I saying? Yeah, no, you're right. They won an S&D.
Yeah.
Did they go up 2-0? They went up 2-0.
I think they had to have gone up 2-0 because they won the first S&D map. That's what I remember.
Dude, yeah, that's right. Now it's coming back to me. And I remember this because my friend and I were talking about the controls and how they played out in competitive.
Yeah.
And I think that was 100 Thieves invested fucking everything to try to close out control and ended up fucking losing it.
That's what happened in control.
Yes.
Round 3 of control, they invested
literally everything. Oh my god, it's all coming back to me now.
Dropped all their supers, dropped fucking dropped the fucking Thunderstrike.
They were up 2-0. Yeah, now it's coming back. I remember because now I remember watching.
Because they were gonna fucking 3-0 them.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh my god.
Yes. So yeah, they went up 2-0, and then they went up 2-0 in control or 2-1 in control. No, it's 2-0.
2-0.
They were fucking smoking him on frequency.
Yeah.
And I was watching because B was the last thing that needed to be capped, and 100 Thieves was fucking close. So fucking close. And I was like, it's happening. 100 Thieves is gonna fucking 3. And then man, good luck bouncing back on a second set after you get fucking 3-0'd. And I was like, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But it came down to the fucking wire. 100 Thieves had the advantage, and then I think it was 5-5 on lives or some shit.
Okay, from what I remember, they were on B. From what I remember.
Okay, gotcha.
They were on B. Kenny had fucking streaks.
They called streaks to back them off.
To back them off. Doesn't get anybody.
No, but then they flood in and get control of the point, and then the other guys they have to come out of pipes
they're already
or
in the mid.
Yeah, but they have to go mid or have to come pipes.
Yes.
So they just have to watch 2 seconds.
I was saying 100 Thieves was already in position.
Yeah.
And they were holding that position for at least 10, 15 seconds with just their guns. And a part of me wishes that they would have held off just a little bit longer.
Bro.
Like, I realized the pressure. There's no way you're going to tell a guy, hey, listen, chill out, even though you're about to 3-0 these motherfuckers.
Here's what happened. Kenny played it perfectly. They used streaks, got them off the hill, took control of the hill, and they're starting to build their capture point or whatever, right? And so E United has to contest. Otherwise, they lose the fucking game, they lose the series, and then they go to a second set, which, whatever, mental reset, but then the pressure's fucking really on because you have to win at that point. And I remember, I think Octane pulled out Tempest, or somebody pulled out their special, and I was like, this is fucking it. This it's happening. All 100 Thieves need to do is stack the site. And then it started to be mad fucking crazy because E United's flooding because they need to contest the time to stop the progression. And they're flooding and all the trades are happening, and it comes down to Slasher. And he's not in hill, and he has his war machine out. Bro. Now, specials are very important and they can fucking sway the game. But when you already have people using their shit, you don't need to use yours, even if you fucking have it.
Yeah.
Unless the time calls for it. Bro, if Slasher stacked the hill with the front players, they win. It was that fucking close. Yeah. If Slasher literally keeps his Maddox out and just stands in B, because it came down to a one-on-one and he got rushed and he had a fucking war machine in his hand. If he fucking kept his gun out, they would have forced second set. But they lost round 5 of fucking control because that started the comeback. Yeah. They used everything to win that fucking round. Fucking lost. Had nothing. E United was they were slower to build up their specialists, so they're gonna get them all in round 4. Yeah. They got them all in round 4. Didn't fucking need them because they were shitting on them, and then raped them in round 5. Rape's not a good word, but yeah. Sorry.
That might have to get muted.
Yeah, but they shit on them in round 5, and then hard point comes, lose a hard point, and then it's scary, and then you're in game 5 S&D when your back's against the fucking wall, and
when they lost that control, I'm like, the hard point is where they need to win. Yeah, because they're
bro, you cannot play Arsenal S&D against Simp.
No,
I don't give a fuck what you have to do to not play your worst map. Don't give Simp his best map. You're fucked. The snipes he hits on Arsenal are fucking stupid.
Well, they were a winning bracket, right? So they got to pick the last map.
But you can veto. So you get to ban a fucking map. Ban Arsenal S&D. I don't care how bad you are at any other fucking search. Ban Arsenal, otherwise Simp's gonna shit on you. And look what fucking happened.
Simp
put on a fucking show on Arsenal.
Okay, what is it about Simp? Why does he look so much like Shroud?
Because they're the same person.
I feel like
morphed.
Did Shroud make a mini-me?
Maybe.
And now it's Simp?
They do kind of look alike.
They look a little alike. Yeah, and it kind of freaks me out. Now I'm starting to think if you look like that, are you
naturally better
at video games? Is there something about their eyes that
I don't know, but no, dude,
fucking Simp, man. I mean, congrats to them because they're fucking monsters. Dude. And just the fanboy me was just learned about 100 Thieves in fucking March. Really starting to like them, and then I see him in fucking Champs, and I'm like, okay, here we go. And then I had a little bit of Wi-Fi access at the camp, so I was seeing the results, and I was like, oh my god. And then
one of the most fucked up parts about that, 100 Thieves EU was an insane final. 100 Thieves started in losers round 1. So remember when we were breaking down the bracket and I said the loser of these first matches starts the loser bracket? They lost to LG in that first match and started Like, and then you saw, like, you watch, or I made you watch the Phase 100 Thieves.
Yeah, you asked me to watch that before the stream here, and like
loser goes home.
Yeah.
FaZe is up 2-0 in the series and up 2-0 in control, and then up 7-2 in lives in that fucking round.
Okay,
bro,
that's like
what
exactly.
The fuck?
Priesta clutching that melee in the fucking sushi,
bro. If Enable doesn't have a good game 3, so Enable taking all the shit all year, steps up when they need him fucking most, and then Priesta, who's been the fucking man all year, struggles a little bit against FaZe, and then in game 3 at the last. Literally the last possible
second.
There was like this much fucking capture thing needed for fucking 100 Thieves at that point.
A bee's dick, as I refer to it.
Literally, like, I was like, holy shit, 100 Thieves is about to be out of this tournament in losers round 2.
Yeah.
I was like, losers round 1.
Losers round 1.
I was like, 100 Thieves, the favorites to win, are about to be out in losers 1. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, I was mad just rewatching that, even with me knowing that they went to the finals.
Yeah,
me watching that was like, really?
What is 100 Thieves doing?
How they get from there to here? And literally, if Priesta doesn't get the fucking melee,
one shot punch.
The one
shot punch got you second place at Champs.
Yeah,
because then like Crowder told 100 Thieves, like they did an interview, and like I don't remember who said it, but they were interviewing 100 Thieves, and they were like, yeah, dude, Crowder just said like, hey, you guys are fucking here now. Just fucking run at people. Like, don't be scared to lose. Just fucking go. And they just started running through losers bracket, like 3-1, 3-0, 3-1, 3-0 after that phase one. And like they did not look like themselves against LG or FaZe. Like they got shitted. And then man,
I want to talk about something here too, is because I noticed day one, 100 Thieves, 1 match. EU, 2 matches. FaZe, 2 matches. Optic, 2 matches. They all got to fight twice.
On day one?
On day one.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure they were able to fight twice. Maybe not EU, but a lot of the top contenders.
I'm pretty sure all of them had one match Wednesday, 1 match Thursday, and then 2 matches Friday, and then that's when it ended.
No, some teams got to compete twice, and 100 Thieves only had 1 match, and it was fucking early in the morning, and that was it.
Yeah. Okay.
So and I heard Octane talk about it too. He's like, yeah, you know, I wish we would have got more rounds in day 1 because I felt rusty going in day 2.
Yeah. And well, I think, you know, they can scrim in the back though. Like that's on him a little bit too.
But like, I get that wanting to be in the pressure more. Yeah. Like I feel like almost all the pro teams were a little bit sluggish on day 1. Like
I don't know if the pro teams were sluggish or if the AM teams came in with the fuck it attitude and just said, you know what, dude, these guys don't know what we do. Like we might not win, but let's just throw shit at them and just see what happens.
If we were to title day one would be the invasion of the amps, because it was the insane.
Amps did like
open bracket team is what we're talking about.
Yeah, technically not pro. So you're not top 16. Technically you're not a pro, which is kind of bullshit, but it's, you know, because there's some pro players in the AM scene.
Yeah, pro players that are on those AM teams.
Yeah, but there was AM teams that like nobody gave a fucking chance to. No. That were like, wait.
Okay, should we talk about the elephant known as Genji?
Dude.
What the fuck happened there?
Dude, they lost to Fuego?
They lost to
War.
Okay, listen.
And E6.
I voted for El Fuego as a joke because I loved their team.
Yeah, the team name's hilarious.
The team name was hilarious.
Yeah.
To go to my Twitter Wednesday afternoon and be like, Genji lost to fucking El Bueno Nacho. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Really? And I watched that match. That was struggle city for Genji. Like El Fuego
that was Wednesday. They were out on Wednesday. So yeah, Genji played twice on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're right. You know, a lot of teams try to play twice.
So El Fuego, I'm gonna call him El Fuego because so El Fuego goes up against Genji. I watched all 5 maps of them fighting this AM team, and El Fuego just kept on coming.
Dude, I'll be honest with you, Genji looked like shit.
And like,
I don't know what it was.
you talked about Genji choking in the final.
Yeah. Dude.
Choking in the final.
I did not think it was even possible for them to not, like, I could be like, if they lost to E6, I'd been like, okay, like, that's a little bit of an upset, but whatever. And they come out second. To come last in your pool and be eliminated from the biggest tournament when you are the second best team all year.
All year.
They were the second best team all year, and the best team was traded out by multiple teams.
Yeah.
Whether it was 100 Thieves, E United. Those are probably your top.
They're the most consistent team.
They're the most consistent second place finisher. Like, that's probably their average placing until whatever play. That's what 36th. You're fucking last.
You're last.
You're fucking last, bro.
You're last.
You go from being the second best team, and not only that, dude, they sent E United to a second set in the last grand finals.
Yeah.
Like 3 weeks prior to this. And then they come here and lose to fucking everybody.
I'm telling you, man, it's that altitude. I told you about it last podcast, and it fucked up the Gen G guys.
Maybe.
No, well,
they went from Miami all the way to LA, and they didn't know what to do.
Gen G, they must have not been playing at their top, because when they're playing against El Fuego, it looked like two very balanced teams competing against each other. But then
it was weird.
But then I'm like, okay, maybe Fuego is just that good. But then I saw Gen G versus Team War. Oh my god, I don't think.
And War's a better AM team than Fuego.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen anybody get bullied like that since elementary school. Team War was brutal against Gen G.
I mean, hey.
Rude. Straight up rude. Like, minus the taunting, just how dominant they were. And, like, they had a pretty consistent strategy. Somehow, Team War was able to come into almost every scenario up one guy. They were never in 1v1s.
Winning the entry
they were always in 2v1s or 3v2s. They were almost never in 1v1s. And I don't know how the hell their strategy worked that way, but it was impressive to watch from a person with basic knowledge of the game. Watching that team somehow be able to make all the plays as groups of two and still maintain zones.
Yeah.
Because I'd imagine there's some scenarios where you need at least 3 or 4 guys in that zone just to maintain it. Mm-hmm. But to be able to have like 2 guys scouting while you have 3 guys in your zone was just phenomenal.
Bro, it really didn't make sense. The whole tournament didn't make sense.
This whole tournament was the most interesting but also confusing.
There's certain patterns that have happened over the year. Like, one thing I noticed early in the year with Control, with the pro teams, even competing, like trying to play the World League thing, if you play Control and you go up 2-0 and you don't win that third round, you lose the fucking map. Like, it's weird how it worked out, but like that happened so many times. Like, even to me in World League,
yeah,
we would go up 2-0 and try to close out the third round, lose the third round, we end up losing 3-2 in the Control. And I'm like, what the fuck is it about Controls where you're up 2-0 and you lose? And then I started realizing, dude, if you're dominating that early, you're going to get your specialists quicker. And if you don't throw everything early, because the other team isn't going to have their shit. So if you don't close out round 3 and you invest some stuff and then fail to close, they're going to get all their shit in round 4 and they're going to use it all because they're backs against the wall. And then round 5, it's clean slate and they have momentum. And that was the case for most of it, except in the fucking grand finals. Or no, it was the Optic United Control.
Yeah.
That was the only time where Control didn't do the traditional thing. Normally it's either 3-0 or fucking 3-2. It's very rare to see 3-1s in Control. And I think it was the Optic United series. You saw a 3-1 Control where Optic went up 2-0, and I think they failed to close the third, but then won the fourth. And I was like, wait, what? But for the most part, dude, that's a pattern that I noticed, that you either 3-0 in Control or you lose 3-2.
Okay. Just to go on a quick tangent here, because I'm just noticing this, and maybe you know something that I don't.
I watched like every fucking match.
100 Thieves.
Yeah.
Got the top of their pool.
Yep.
Why did they end up in the losers bracket? in the beginning.
They didn't. They played LG in winners round 1 and lost to LG in winners round 1, which puts you in losers round 1.
Where am I missing this? Oh, that's where I'm missing it. Okay, there you go. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking online here.
Yeah, they got bullied. 3-1. That's, for 100 Thieves to get 3-1 by LG? I mean, LG looked great. Like, Formal was playing out of his fucking mind, but like...
Yeah, but look how far they went.
Well, I mean, dude, but Rec also was shitting. Rec was dumb. Dude, Rec beat FaZe.
Yes. But like...
Rec beat LG, dude. Rec is fucking good, man. Dylan is disgusting. Like, if Simp wasn't Simp, Dylan would be Simp. Except for the, minus the sniping and S&D. But Dylan with the SOG... It fucking glitch on the map. Like, you can't kill him. Like, if he's playing poorly... You're barely winning, you're in trouble. Because the minute he steps up, he's shitting on you. And you're losing. And that happened. That happened last tournament. Like, there was a map, I don't remember, but in playoffs, where at the end of Control, or no, is it at the end of Hardpoint or Control? One of the respawn maps. He was, sitting barely even, and then he went on, a 24-2 spree. And, won the fucking map for Rec by himself.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, Rec came out, played fantastic. EU played fantastic. People gave them shit because they had an easier bracket than some of the other teams. But, say what you fucking want. They still had to play.
Yeah.
They ran into Optic, and they ran into 100 Thieves. Like, they had to play good fucking teams.
No, 100%. Both,
and they fucking handled
both
it.
EU and 100 Thieves beat legit teams.
100 Thieves... that might be the craziest losers bracket run we'll ever see.
Yeah.
Especially to be down as to be as low as you can be. Where they came back from. So they were on the all-time high, play winners round 1, lose, and they go, oh shit, our tournament just got hard, if not impossible. Very hard, if not impossible.
Well, see, yeah.
And then they go losers 1, play FaZe, go down 0-2 in Control.
But what do you even do there if you're Crowder, if you're the coach for 100 Thieves? Because
hey guys, what we're doing is not fucking working. Do anything else.
No, but I mean, in that, I'd have to watch that LG match. But
I made a note to watch it, and I never did.
It's just, I want to know, did they look rusty? Did they look like they're not awake? Because I wonder if it was if that was a factor. Because to do what they did in the losers bracket, and then to look at how they got eliminated from the winners bracket, I just shake my head.
It's weird, dude. The whole tournament was weird. That's why I was mad that you fucking missed it.
I would get it if they got knocked by literally anybody else. If they got knocked out by Rec or EU and then met them again in the final, I'd be like, okay, that makes sense to me.
It's very strange that they lose to LG of all teams. Yeah, I agree.
Did they get too cocky? Did they think they were gonna win and they didn't?
I honestly don't know, because they're early on in Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I was trying to watch the squad stream, but there's so many fucking streams, so many games happening. I was like, holy shit.
Literally that Wednesday I was trying to watch too, and I just kept switching to screens that didn't have hosts talking.
Yeah. I was literally I just need to see matches.
Yeah. But
holy fuck, what a tournament, man. Hats off to Simp.
Yeah.
Hands down MVP.
Congratulations, EU. I mean, you guys grinded it out.
Man, dude, I talked about it last time we were here. Clay didn't fucking cry, though.
No.
I wanted to see him cry. Because he's the funniest looking cry. Not talking shit, but when he happy cries, I love it, dude.
I think Courage is trying to make him cry.
Man.
By the way, I was actually surprised to see Courage in the final, to be there hosting.
He did that last year. He just introduced the finals. He, did nothing else.
Okay, I wanted to talk. We were talking about this a little bit before the podcast. I'm okay, I gotta cut you off beforehand.
Yeah, sorry.
Dude, how mad do you think Courage was? Or at least you gotta expect him to be a little annoyed. He's probably thinking, man, I get to there might be an opportunity here where I get to be like, yo, what's up, boys? Congratulations on being champs. 100 Thieves, there could have been that moment, and with EU winning, do you think Courage had like a little bitter taste in his mouth?
I don't think so. I don't think so because one, like Jack doesn't follow the COD scene as much, and two, like all the dudes on EU he knows and he's friends with too.
Yeah,
like he's been good buddies with Clay, and like when Jack would play the S&D tourneys and stuff in COD, even though he wasn't like never wanted to compete, so he already knew Simp, he knew about Abizi, and the twins were already winning.
I mean, he seemed pretty excited regardless.
Yeah, so, he's just like he's happy to see.
That's just the fucked up part of me in my head where I'm like, oh man, if I was like, especially being on 100 Thieves, it would have been funnier.
It would have been cool, yeah.
It would have been funnier if Simp or someone else on EU made a small little jab. Yeah. You know, just a little bit.
Yeah, you should have joined E United.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, he's a creator. Like,
he's a creator,
the
too.
Tournaments scene doesn't matter.
But, yeah, no, that was funny. Actually, I think Dr. Disrespect's cameo was even funnier than Courage's. So, like,
I like Doc.
The limo scene, yes, that's standard Doc funny. Yeah. But then the part that really killed me was when they went to go check out Doc's stats. And he has like
infinite S&D
infinite S&D ratio,
like a 5.36 hard point, dude,
and like a 6.2 hard point KD or something like that.
Yeah, dude,
it was funny.
They're funny. Literally the whole show, like that's how this shit should be ran. That event was fucking brilliant.
Yeah,
down to like every single aspect. Like nothing was out of place. Nothing felt weird. Like I thought, like, I mean, matches being good definitely helps, but like, man, it was so good. I'm sad you missed it. So sad.
I saw what I could.
I know, but because like not only was the whole thing great, but like you could go back so far. You could go to winners round 2, and like the first match in winners round 2, EU EG. Like how different this tournament could have ended up.
Let's talk about EU versus
early.
EG, because I literally just watched that with you before the podcast started.
So, like there's like that match
was fucking bonkers.
That match was crazy. FaZe 100 Thieves was obviously crazy, which could have completely changed the whole tournament right off the beginning.
Yeah.
EU versus EG very early, and then what was that fucking other one I said? Shit.
Well, FaZe and 100 Thieves.
No, it was a rec game. Where is rec?
Rec, right here.
Rec LG.
Rec LG.
Dude, literally, those 3 series could have changed the whole scope of the tournament.
Completely changed the tournament. Like, okay, I didn't watch the Rec LG.
Where do you want to start? Pick one of those 3, dude.
Okay, let's start with EU versus EG. Literally, could have 6 seconds could have determined the entire fucking tournament.
EG was 6 seconds away
from possibly being champions.
From 3-1ing the people who won the fucking tournament.
Yeah.
6 fucking seconds.
6 seconds.
It was 244 to 186.
No, or less than that. It was like 168.
Or sorry, 168. You got that. Dude, my number dyslexia kicked in.
No.
168. They needed fucking, what is that? 82 points to their 6.
So they got the hard point, lost the last 6 seconds of their current hard point. Then it rotated.
United needed to push them on Gun Hill because they would have won off that hill.
Yeah.
And then it rotates to Trophy, which somehow EG failed to break even one time. Yeah. And then it's going to rotate back, and then it's going to go back to first.
It's going to rotate back to mid. Now,
so, like,
EG ends up just pushing Trophy Room way too long.
Now I get it though, because they know E United has to hold this because they need so little time.
Yeah.
Whereas normally, like, teams will, like, if it's a big rotation, teams will rotate like 15 seconds off a hill to try to make it to the next one and fight there, and they'll leave those 15 seconds for whatever. That is a common strategy, but they could not do that.
But to your point, I'm just as shocked as you are after watching that EG never made that move. Why EG didn't push for mid early is
because that's the thing. Is E United needs to hold Trophy, the whole thing. They need to hold the whole thing and win the rotation to mid. So what EG was thinking is, let's throw our lives at Trophy because they need to rotate, because they can't win off this hill. We fucking can. So they want to throw as many fucking tries.
Just keep it contested so that they can't win.
So that they have to keep as many guys in Trophy as they possibly can to because they need 6 fucking seconds. If you break in with 10 seconds left, when most teams would have rotated, you win the game. Which is, I'll be honest, is very smart to throw your lives at the last hill. That being said, if you've gone through 30 seconds of this hill
and not even touched
getting zero glimpses of hope to get in.
Not even contesting.
Yeah, not even getting in it. Like, they get in a contest, dead instantly. Bro, just fucking go to mid. Just fucking go to mid one time.
Why did they committed,
and hold the door.
And they committed all 5 players to the trophy room. Why one wasn't rotating to mid?
They could have had a guy fuck off to gun.
Yeah.
And like the other guys could have been like, yo, we're just gonna keep throwing lives at Trophy to make it look like we're trying. One guy could have fucked off to gun, sat in window, waited for the rotation, beamed all the people out of there, waited for the other guys to come off spawn to pinch him, and then just sat in fucking hill for 6 seconds. They failed to get even 1 second of hill time until the fucking last 2 seconds.
Yeah.
They got 2 seconds of fucking hill time at the last hill, I think, or some shit like that. Because I think they finished with 246.
Yeah.
Bro, think of how fucking different that tournament would have been if E United's in losers right away.
I'm not gonna say they didn't.
Where would they have fallen? They would have played Team War. Or no, that's E6.
They would have.
EG went and played Elevate.
They would have played. EU would have played.
EU would have played Elevate at the bottom there.
Yeah, Elevate.
They would have played Elevate, and then they would have ran into 100 Thieves in fucking Losers 3. Good fucking luck. Good fucking luck being 100 Thieves on that loser bracket run.
They were on that.
And then they would have ran into fucking Wreck.
Yeah.
Good fucking luck. Like, they would have had to grind to get there. And who fucking knows? Because, like, E United is streaky. If Clay and Pristini have slow games, E United's been notorious for struggling. Because Simp and Abizi are going to go off. RCDs is very consistent.
If they would have lost, they would have had to go through Elevate.
They would have got through Elevate easy.
Okay, they would have gone through 100 Thieves, Wreck, and still have to possibly play either Optic Gaming or Units.
Well, no, because if EG goes on, EG's probably beating Units.
EG's probably beating Units?
EG's probably beating Units.
Is EG going to beat Optic Gaming?
No.
Okay, so then they would have to have a rematch with them before they could face Optic in the final.
They would have to play the team that beat them already.
Yeah.
In a later spot in losers. So you have the confidence if you're EG knowing you can beat them already.
Yeah. No, that would have been just as hard.
Optic's a guaranteed grand final performance out of winners. If EU doesn't play Optic in winners, Optic goes to grand finals in winners because they're not fucking losing to EG.
I'm telling you right now, this match, 100 Thieves and LG, and this match, EU and EG.
Yeah.
If those 2 matches would have gone reversed,
completely different tournament,
and you probably would have seen 100 Thieves on top.
You probably would have saw 100 Thieves Optic Gaming final.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of where, like, as I saw Optic play and I was like, holy shit, Optic is a lot better than they were before. I was like, man, I think it might be an Optic 100 Thieves final. But 100 Thieves has had Optic's number so many times that I was like, 100 Thieves is like, 100 Thieves might fucking do this shit. And they were in losers 1. I was fucking freaking out, dude.
So EG 6 seconds away from being champion. Can't
fucking
rotate.
Close it. Apathy played like an absolute god in that series. How the fuck they lost makes no sense, man. How Cap didn't go, hey boys, we need 6 fucking seconds.
You said that's like their most intelligent player.
Dude, Cap is a vet. Like, Cap is the vet. One of the smartest guys there is. A team leader. That's why he got, like, they had problems on E United. Because Clay wants to be a team leader. Cap wants to be a team leader. So they were, like, constantly butting heads. Constantly. So then E United, Cap wanted to get Clay off the team, and then Clay wanted to get Cap off the team. And then, having that match in Winners 2 was fucking insane. Because you had Cap, who playing against his old team. You know, he wants to fucking beat him. And then Apathy was playing
that makes sense, and I bet you that's why they performed as well as they did.
Yeah.
Because EU probably didn't change their strategies that much.
No. EU went into that series knowing they should win.
Yeah.
And, like, going off of previous results and everything, you would pick EU to win that series. But EG going up 2-0?
Yeah.
Or was it 2-0? No, they lost the S&D, I think. But whatever. Like, they go up and have the potential to out EU.
I think they got 2-1 and then EU pulled in the 3-2.
Like,
yeah. And then
like,
Rec versus LG. I'll let you talk about it because I missed it. But
I honestly don't remember. That's how fucking it. Like, I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, I do remember. LG went up 2-0.
Okay.
And then got reverse swept by Rec.
Wow.
And I don't, like, I remember shit happening, but I don't remember this series that well just because I watch so fucking much.
Yeah.
I watched so much COD this weekend. My brain
just
like I can't
together.
fucking remember.
Yep, fair enough. Who else did you want to talk about? I mean, we talk about the FaZe 100 Thieves match in round 1 of losers bracket. Holy shit!
How different the tournament would have been if FaZe goes. Who fucking knows what happens if FaZe goes on that run?
Okay, but like, I mean, we talked about it too with Priesta. But okay, what would have been a more bigger? What was a more bigger upset? EG not closing the 6 seconds, or fucking Priesta getting the melee on FaZe and resulting in FaZe's loss?
100 Thieves versus FaZe is the crazier one. One, because it's two
versus 7.
It's two favorites to win the game.
Yeah. Oh, two favorites. Okay.
Or two favorites to win the like they're two contenders.
Yes.
They're not, maybe not favorites, but like 100 Thieves is definitely a favorite to win.
I thought you were talking about the lives remaining.
No. Two top contenders in the game met in losers 1.
Yeah.
With a loser has to go home. And then 100 Thieves.
Loser goes home top 16.
Yeah. 100 Thieves comes in. Like, everybody's like, okay, like, this is like 100 Thieves has been so disgusting for the past 2/3 of this year that, like, are they the team? Like, we already saw Gen G. Like, there's always been a team at Champs that chokes.
Yeah.
Gen G left on Wednesday.
Gen G
didn't see Thursday.
They opened the doors. I don't think Gen G even finished unpacking, bro.
No.
They went home.
No. Someone was playing with a broken control. Like, I don't know, dude. I don't know what the fuck happened, but, like, so then everybody was like, okay, that's the team. That's the team that gets eliminated early that should have went far.
Yeah.
And then 100 Thieves loses to LG in winners 1, and we're like, wait, what's about to happen? And then the way the bracket works, FaZe lost to Rec in losers 1, and we're like, oh shit, FaZe is playing 100 Thieves, losers going home. And then FaZe somehow, I guarantee you nobody gave them the chance to win that fucking match. They go up 2-0 in the series and are up 2-0 in control and up 7-2 on lives in the 3rd round.
Yeah.
And everybody's like,
100 Thieves is going home.
This is it. 100 Thieves is gone.
Yeah. Literally, Maven said it. 100 Thieves is going home.
100 Thieves is going home.
Yeah.
2 people left.
2 people left.
And Priesta, the fucking god, I don't know. I don't get it.
No, there were so many things. I can't remember who from FaZe, but someone dropped the dropped the gravity slam.
Grav slam is Priesta.
In the sushi, but didn't get anybody. Because enabled died outside.
Okay. Did he choke Grav and fuck it up? I don't remember.
He got hit marker, but he didn't get a kill.
Okay.
Because I saw the 3, I saw the Grav slam, it still showed 3.
Yeah.
Then enabled died outside.
Okay.
And then it was
I think it was Priest and Octane.
Might have been Priest and Octane, because Octane's always in the fucking back.
Yeah, I think he was like back milk trying to get his cross and shit.
Yeah. And then
two people fucking push Priest and he kills both. Like, he guns the first, like, wins his 1v1 with the guy who pushes.
And there's another guy hiding behind the wall.
And then the guy
waiting for Priesta to peek.
And then the guy peeks around the wall, and Priesta hits the most gaudy shot punch you'll ever fucking see, ever in your fucking life. And because of that, they needed, like, a sliver of time, and it was enough.
Yeah.
Like, dude, if the first person who pushed Priesta just waits until, like, the other members of FaZe come into Hill to contest.
Yeah.
FaZe wins 3-0 and sends 100 Thieves home and losers 1. And then who fucking knows? So, and you think about this. 100 Thieves went to the grand fucking final. They could have been out. They were a millisecond away from losing losers 1. And E United, who won the tournament, were 6 hardpoint seconds away from being thrown into losers.
Yeah.
That's your top 2. That could have been who fucking knows where.
Yeah.
Who knows? Legitimately, nobody knows.
The top 2 teams, there was less than 10 seconds that could have completely changed the outcome of the fucking tournament.
That's what made this tournament so crazy.
For our top 2 teams.
Yeah.
That's how fucking close it is.
Yeah. Like, it was fucked. I was so confused.
This whole tournament basically has taught me that if you're in the top 32, you are championship material.
Yeah,
because
depending on this game, especially with the way it plays, the speed and everything, like, it's not over till it's fucking over.
It's not over until it's over.
Yeah, literally, it's not over till it's fucking over. You know how easy it would have been for E United to be like, fuck, man, let's regain and let's make this losers run. They were 6. Like, I'm sorry, like me, I'm a fucking competitor to the top degree. 6 seconds left, I'm probably going, hey boys, it's over. 6 seconds.
Yeah.
That might be the difference between above average and fucking great. I don't know. But I'm probably going to be like, let's regain and go through losers and try to
I'll be honest, in my head, I was expecting you're talking about the EU versus EG match. I was expecting EG to be like, okay, we lost it. Because there's fucking 6 seconds left. But yeah, that's clearly the difference between number 1 and not number 1. Is like,
yeah, having
6 seconds and making the decision to fucking still go for it.
3 hills. You have to chain the final seconds on Gun Hill, a full hold on Trophy, which never fucking happens. That's not a money hill. Very rarely do you see big number, because it's very contest heavy.
There's just so many openings.
Yeah. And the spawns usually aren't very far. You usually spawn like back stairs and then you run straight past Jet.
Yeah.
Or you spawn in the back warehouse. Like, you usually have a pretty good chance to get there multiple times. So they had to string end of gun, all of Trophy, and win the rotation back to mid. And the rotation back to mid goes through one fucking door. Because they couldn't do anything else.
Yeah.
E United did not have the time
to like go outside
to fucking hit a flank and break mid if they didn't have it. They had to bully through the front fucking door to win. But nobody from EG was there. They threw everything at that fucking Trophy hill. And it doesn't piss me. Like, I didn't think EG was going to win that match anyway. But it pisses me off to see such a, like, blunder from the, like, especially with the caliber of, like, just like veteran, mentally strong players that are on EG. I could understand, like, you know, if an AM team made that mistake, I'd be like, you know what, you guys will fucking learn from this. But for the likes of Cap, Apathy, like Exotic, you know, I would. It's
like you said before. AM teams are not AM teams. AM teams have retired pro players in them.
Not even retired. Pro players that were dropped off high teams.
Yeah. So I get your point. I'm very shocked. It's shocking that someone who's played in pro tournaments did not make the move to rotate early. That shocks me.
Well, yeah, but I understand the play call to force E United to defend that hill.
But correct me if I'm wrong. Do they not know the maximum amount of points you can win on a hill?
Yeah, it's 60.
60.
It's a minute.
So should you not know in your head that if EU caps trophy room, they still don't have enough. They have to go to mid.
Yeah, they knew that.
Then just fucking sit in mid.
I agree with you, but I also know why they threw their lives there. Because
they wanted to get it over with.
No, because E United knows that they need to get the next hill too. So E United might be cheating and not fully committing to trophy. So if they 5-hit trophy, and E United is keeping Clay back to hold that mid push just in case EG rotate.
I don't know. Are they that stupid when they know there's only 6 seconds on the line?
What do you mean, stupid?
I think it'd be stupid to go 3-2 on the trophy room when you know your opponent only needs 6 seconds. You're gonna be a fucking brick wall to that next trophy room. It's at that point it's just chess. You're just moving your king away until the other player finishes you, because there's nowhere for you to go. You can't commit to only 3 people to the trophy room because
they'll 5-hit it.
They'll 5-hit it.
Yeah, but you also you can't. You can't commit all 5 to trophy room because they might sneak a guy into mid.
But I think when you're losing, you just gotta make sure that the winning team is not getting any points.
When it's that close, yes.
Yeah.
You have to commit everything to trophy to hold it.
So there's no other choice. So
I agree, but that's what I'm saying. I agree. EG fucked up and should have rotated early.
Yeah.
But I also understand why they didn't. Because they need to, EG or E United still has to win the rotation. Because it's going to be a bully fight through that front door.
If that's what they were thinking, then I think that's...
I agree, it's a misplay. EG 100% should have chalked that fucking hill at 35 seconds. That range, when they realized, holy fuck, we're getting murdered in there. Let's just fuck off to the mid hill and 5-hold mid. Because what's going to happen when they 5-hold mid?
The fact that they committed all 5 too, it kind of pisses me off. Because
how familiar are you with the map Arsenal?
I've played it a couple times personally.
Do you know how many entrances there are to get into mid?
You've got window by gunner.
Yeah, the middle window.
Yeah. You've got the vents where that statue is, and the trophy room, that hallway in between. There's 2 vents there.
No, there's one vent, but that's
2 openings that lead to 1 vent.
Yeah, that's 2 entrances into the room.
Then you have front and back, so 4.
How many players do you have on a team?
5. So watch all the doors. One person in the middle hiding
every fucking entrance, and 1 person plays the common one. Yeah. So what would if it was me making the call, if I'm EG at 35 seconds, I say maybe not 35, because you want to make sure that E United doesn't know you're fucking scrapping this hill. Because what you don't want is them to leave 1 person in hill and try to come in with 4.
Yeah.
You should still win because it's 5-on-4, but you never fucking know.
Then commit the 4.
So but what you do is you wrap your whole team of 5 into mid and start pushing out the doorway towards trophy and holding that lobby area in between trophy and mid.
Yeah.
Because they still have to hold, so they're going to commit a bunch of dudes there and then leave 1 or 2 guys, or leave 1 guy back in mid to make sure 1 person's not coming through vents or the back door, or he's just patrolling.
Right. The fight should have been in that lunchroom.
The fight should have been in the lobby.
Yeah, in the lobby, and not at the fucking door.
Not at the fucking front of trophy.
Yeah.
Towards warehouse. Not even close. Why that play call wasn't made?
You have a door. You have a door constantly fucking closing in front of you.
Yeah.
That the people in trophy room can control.
Yeah.
With just leaning back and running forward.
And you can shoot it. If you shoot it, it opens.
Yeah.
So you have Arcides with an ICR looking at your back warehouse from front vent. He just shoots the doorway when you're fucking standing there and beams you. He's got an ICR. The only way you're killing that guy is if you team shot him or your ICR wins a 1v1. But you have to see him through the glass of the door.
But you honestly from that distance it's harder.
Can't see. Yeah, you can see, but he can see you quicker than you can see him.
Yeah, and if he's crouched too, you're not gonna shoot down right away.
No.
So that's what's gonna keep fucking you.
It's just that.
The fight should have been in the lobby. in that kitchen area.
If like, man, I don't want to know what the fuck Facento was like. He was probably like their coach was probably yanking his fucking hair out
because
in that moment.
EU only had one guy committed at the guns.
That was later.
That was later?
That was at like 30 seconds left. Because they were worried that the rotation was going to come in early.
Yeah.
So that's why they kept 5-hitting. But if you're going to 5-hit, you have to fight. You have to 5-hit.
Yeah.
The minute you lose a life, you go, okay, wait. But the problem is one person dies and they're like, oh, fuck it, let's try to go anyway. And they stagger push and it's 1v1.
Yeah,
v1,
instead of going, exactly what you're saying. They all
when you have the advantage.
They had all 5 guys push in, they lost. So out of frustration, they start sending 2, 1, 1.
Well, yeah,
2.
like one guy peeks, loses the ICR fight to Arcides, someone slides in to try to kill Arcides, and then the trades happen, you're all dead.
Yeah.
And one person's still alive from United and Hill. And then the respawn comes in, United reinforces, and you're fucked. And at that moment, it's got a hit in your brain as high-level players. We might need to fucking take this to the next hill.
So, do you push... So is the move to push all 5 guys into the kitchen, or do you send 2 guys to the front door, 3 guys to the kitchen, just so you can get control of the kitchen, and then when those 2 guys die, they respawn to provide support into the kitchen?
If I'm making the call at that point, at that moment when I know we're not getting trophy,
yeah,
I'm 5-hitting window.
You're 5-hitting window.
I'm sending every
window by the gunner.
I'm sending every fucking player up through gun, so that way nobody's dying.
Yeah.
You all jump through fucking window and look at that front door.
Because that's where they're gonna go.
Yeah. So and then remember how I said like everybody watches one thing. So you all look there immediately to make sure nobody's rushing right away.
Maybe then, one guy looks at vent.
Then you split off a little bit. One person watches window. One person watches back door. One person watches vent. 2 people hold the front door.
Yeah.
And then the minute the call comes through that like, hey, there's 3 pushing fucking front door. You have a guy who pivots away from what he's watching to watch front door with those guys, and it's a 3v3.
Especially at that point, just capping trophy room, they would have more likely either tried to... They would have had to come through the front door right away, and maybe one guy went through the vent. So they could have stacked fucking front door and just kept one guy crouched behind the box looking at the vent, and he's the one collecting points. The rest of the team in the front is just sacrificial pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What like the way I would have set it up is I would have had a dude like literally under fucking vent waiting for someone to in. I would have had a person directly under window watching the back door, and I would have a person standing on the box watching window over top of the guy's head. And then 2 guys hold front, because if the guys come front door, the guy who's under window can just turn and look that way, and he can watch both doors. The guy under vent only watches vent, and then if the fucking doorway gets pushed, he just turns and shoots doorway. And then the guy on fucking box, he's there for hill time and to watch window to make sure the window push, because the window push is your other common one.
Man, literally the fraction decisions that could have completely changed this tournament.
And then not only that, EG was like, I don't even know what you call this, but during Trophy Hill, Simp got streaks, which you're like, okay, so we can't sit in hill right, like, I mean, the minute you hear lightning strike called in, you have to leave the mid hill because there's a window right above it. You'll die.
Yeah.
But whatever, as long as you have control of the room, it shouldn't matter. But Simp calls in his lightning strike after they have control, kills 2 people, and EG send 2 people through gun.
Dude, that was the most amazing thing I ever saw.
The lightning strike comes in. He kills Apathy and like JCap or some shit.
Team kills.
And then team kills Clayster, and that's the 3rd kill on the lightning strike. And at the same moment, 2 players from fucking EG push window and kill whoever's holding window. Yeah. So then there's 2 people in window, and Hill's right below them. They're just gonna jump in.
Yeah.
Clay gets the guard spawn off of a fucking team kill to say, like, if literally the other thing of that hill. If they both would have
jumped in, that's it.
Like, if Simp doesn't team kill there, they lose that map.
Yeah.
Because that's how lucky they
fucking got the
2-piece in window.
Got the 2-piece on the window because of a fucking respawn.
Because of a favorable spawn at like right outside of gun. He spawned at like the front of elevators.
Literally popped right behind them and was like, "What's up?" Yeah. Bang bang.
Right after he died.
Right after he died, yeah.
You cannot ask for fucking better luck than that. Like, dude.
Imagine if team killing was disabled. They would have lost.
No, you have to have team killing enabled.
Yeah.
You have to. Like, yeah, dude, like.
But still, a team kill won them that match.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they played the game perfectly, so like that obviously helped them win the match. They read everything EG was gonna do to the fucking dotting the fucking I's in the book.
I don't know if you saw my face when I was watching, but when I saw the end of that match, I went.
Yeah, and it fucking happened on Saturday or some shit. Dude, you should have saw me live.
You're talking to me, and I was just looking at the screen. Like,
I was like, what the fuck, man? How is this happening? How do you lose when you need 6 seconds and they need fucking 80?
Trent over here is like, dude, that was insane, right? And I was like,
man, oh my god.
Unbelievable.
And like, that wasn't even the first match where I was like, holy shit, dude. Phase 100 Thieves kicked that off. And I'm gonna straight up say it. Phase 100 Thieves, Losers 1 of 2019 Champs, is the best series, like most entertaining series of Call of Duty that I have ever fucking seen. It was the most insane 5-game series I've ever fucking seen.
That was the series to watch out of all of them, in my opinion.
It was the best series.
It was the best series. You had Priesta with the fucking God clutch, and then on top of it, Octane fucking clutches with the 3-piece in SND.
It was like there are so many fucking moments where you're like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what the fuck is happening?
1v3 on fucking B-bomb.
Yeah.
B-bomb is where Gunner is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Arsenal?
Yes.
Like, I was like,
it was insane. It was insane.
What the fuck is happening? Like, and like the one of the things that I was kind of like, because I'm an Optic fanboy a little bit.
Yeah.
Like it's died off a little bit, but like I'm old as shit. I started watching Optic when they were sniping in MW2. I became a huge fan. And when they made a competitive team, I was like, that's sick, dude. I already know them from YouTube. I can't wait to watch them compete. And then, like, you know, they were okay. And then they became this God Squad. And then the fucking hype train started. And then, you know, that's what it ended up being. But I've been an Optic fan for quite some time. So, like, as this was playing out, my brain is like, holy shit, this is looking so good for Optic. 100 Thieves is in Losers 1, potentially getting eliminated by FaZe. 100 Thieves, Optic can beat everybody else except 100 Thieves. They have the potential to beat everybody else. Gen G was gone.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out.
Literally, the only fucking team where I was like, this is going to be a good fucking series was E United. And some fucking how 100 Thieves goes all the way through Losers and fucking ends up meeting Optic, and I'm like, Optic can't fucking beat him. There's no way.
Yeah.
And Optic got rolled, and I even fucking called it. I was like, Optic's gonna get 3-0'd. And they got fucking waxed, and I was like, holy shit. This is crazy. But, you know, it is what it is.
Is it this guy?
Mazer? That was the 3-0. Are you talking, is it closer?
It was a recap show that I watched where there was a funny... Yes, it's this guy. Okay, hold on. I gotta find the clip.
And the funniest part is, dude...
Yes, this is a clip. Okay, hold on.
One of the funniest thing is, like, Nagafin was subbed in for Spacely on that Gen G roster. Like, yeah. Gen G dropped Spacely, and then subbed in Nagafin, and then they subbed Spacely back in for a week of Pro League, and they don't lose an S&D. They never lost a single S&D on LAN with Spacely on the team. But then after that week, they're like, you know what? We feel more confident going into playoffs and champs with Nagafin. Spacely jumped on a fucking AM team and outplaced Gen G. What the fuck, man?
Okay.
Like, what the fuck?
Okay, so I'm gonna play the audio, and I'll show a little bit of video on the bottom here. So just to recap, this is right when El Fuego wins and Genji gets their first loss. This is the reaction to them winning. So I just want you to pay close attention to the audio.
Let's fucking go! You dog shit! You fucking dog shit!
What did Mock say there? Did you hear anything Mock
I didn't
said?
hear what Mock said.
I heard that fucking British dude say you're fucking dog shit.
I think it might have been Chaxter or whatever. He's like, "You're dog shit. You're fucking dog shit."
I mean, like,
so I'm like, how bad did they get wiped? And like, really, it was a close.
it's a close series, but it's a close series with an AM team versus the number 2 seed.
Yeah.
This should not be a contest.
No, not
This should
at all.
be a 3-1 at best for Fuego. At best, you win 1 map against Genji. At best. That's how it should be. But, like, I don't fucking know. I'll grab my water real quick.
Okay. We'll take a quick break here, and then.
No quick break, I'm back.
No? You sure?
Yeah, I just need to grab water.
Okay, awesome. So let's see. We talked about EUEG. We talked about FaZe, 100 Thieves. Briefly talked about Rec and LG.
Man, you know who you're not gonna have anything to say, but I want to give. It's not really a shout out, but like, I guess it is a shout out because they didn't end up going like very far. But dude, Singularity. I watched them
guys?
play. It might have been Envy. Actually, it might have been a pool play match. But when they were playing SND, like, I don't remember what fucking series it was, but they were playing an Arsenal SND, and their decision making, there was zero hesitation, and it was fully understood by every player on the team of what was happening with no hesitation.
Yeah.
In every single scenario they went into, I was like, how the fuck are they an AM team? It was insane. Like, there's one kid on that team named Insight was fucking going off with the sniper, and I was like, okay, this is sick.
I mean, they 3-1 to Envy.
Yeah, they beat Envy.
Envy's not a team you sleep on.
No, and Envy was fucking good.
Yeah.
They 3-0'd pools.
And then they lost to LG that just came off. Oh, well, they came off a very close match with Rec.
But LG was playing fantastic in this event.
But LG was playing very good.
But like, dude, like, that was a big surprise for me. Like, that SND, when I was fucking blown away at how perfect they played the scenarios with zero hesitation. And like, obviously there's communication, but like, the amount of fucking the lack of hesitation,
Yeah.
to me, made it seem like there was no communication. Like, the fucking players knew what to do without anybody fucking saying it. And it was insane to watch. Like, and it didn't matter if Insight had his sniper and they needed to push, he ran with a fucking pistol because they needed bodies. It was like fucking incredible. Like, there was a 3v2 on Arsenal's A site, which is the open one on Jet side.
Yeah.
They plant bomb and then retreat back to trophy. Whoever they're playing, I don't remember who they were playing. And Insight sniping back steps, trying to like get a pick on someone who's like head peek in the planter or whatever. And they have a 3v2 scenario to retake, and then it becomes a 3v1. And I mean, the fucking second that the guy knew he was gonna get the kill to make it a 3v1, a player immediately laid down on bomb and started defusing, completely trusting his teammates, and the other two dudes fucking flew at the last guy.
Yeah.
Zero hesitation, like it was jetpacks.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Wow.
holy shit.
That's a SWAT team.
I was like, if this fucking team is this good at S&D, how fucking far are they gonna go? And unfortunately lost to LG, but man,
But hey, maybe they're the AM team to look out for.
fuck me, like, man, I was impressed. And I'm not usually easily impressed
Well,
with
I've
Call of Duty.
definitely, from some of the few matches I've seen, there's definitely still hesitation even at the pro level.
Yeah.
So to hear that,
the only team that doesn't hesitate at the pro level is E United, and look where they are.
Yeah.
And it's not even E United, it's Simp and Abizi playing the Sogs. They're the only Sogs that it doesn't matter who's fucking where. They just go. Like, it doesn't matter if, like, normally there's one Sog that goes in first and then the second one follows most of the time. It doesn't matter for them. If Abizi's first one there and Simp's flying behind, Simp goes, I'm right behind you, ready to fly. And they fucking just... They're the best duo in the game.
Yeah.
They were the best duo in the game. And it showed. And they're fucking champs. And, yeah. And if Simp didn't win MVP, Abizi's winning MVP. And it was like, man... Jesus.
So...
They were so good.
Talking about the pistols, I think we need to nominate what was the gun of the tournament. And by far, yes, everybody's using ICR, everybody's using SOG, everybody's using Maddox. But the gun that I wasn't expecting people to even talk about, maybe people had it on them, but to hear people talk about the RK7 Garrison.
The way it changes the game when you have an AR, like when you have a main AR player who uses a gun that notoriously can't win close range, to be able to switch to a gun that can dominate close range, completely changes the game. Because before, the strategy used to be let Simp fly at him with a SOG.
Yeah.
There's like a 0% chance, maybe like a 1% chance Simp loses. Now, like, that percentage is a lot higher. Like, there are certain players with the RK7, Arcides, for example, they won fucking champs. Arcides was a fucking demon with the fucking RK7.
Yeah.
Push that man, I dare you. He's gonna whip out a pistol and two burst you like a fucking clown.
It was insane.
Yeah.
There was people like it was the point where people were running around on the map, still holding their pistol.
What's like because in S&D when scenarios where you need to fly,
yeah,
you're not blundered having a snipe. Like even Simp using the Strife. I mean, like the sniper started using the Strife more because it's better long range than the RK7.
A lot of the matches I watched too, there wasn't that many people sniping. Did you notice that many people sniping this tournament?
In S&D, all the good teams had a sniper.
Okay.
That's the one thing. I even made a note about it. The good S&D teams had a sniper. EU dominated S&D. Simp sniped. Even when they were fucking losing, man. Like,
yeah.
He sniped every round of S&D. And I don't know if you watched much of EU's S&Ds. At the beginning of every S&D round, Simp runs to mid-map with a fucking sniper. Like, spots where you can get to with a SOG.
Yeah.
He runs over the sniper, quickly peeks. If he sees nothing, he runs away. And if he sees something, he hits a shot and then runs away, and then it's a 5-on-4.
Yeah.
That fucking... Dude, that kid, man. Like... I could talk an hour about fucking the shit Simp was doing.
Simp was insane. I was just hoping that his mom would come on stage.
Simp's three-piece against fucking units with a snipe on art. Like, you got to veto Arsenal. After seeing that man shoot 3 times at players trying not to get sniped, like, it was fucking broken how quickly he snapped on all 3. The first one was a 1v1 against a sniper, and it made sense. And then, like, you can't even use words, man.
Just trying to make sure this was the match.
Versus units. And Rated even tweeted after that because that was a Game 5 S&D.
See, like, look at his eyes. That's some Shroud eyes.
Yeah.
Those are eyes that have been looking at the screen.
Actually, no, that wasn't Game 5. That was Game 2.
Those are eyes that have been looking at the screen for 20 hours a day. Gets 4 hours of sleep.
I don't think so, but, you know. Rated even tweeted. Rated was like the captain on units. He was like, if we had a 6th person on the map, we still would have fucking lost to E United.
This would have been the point.
This is Game 2. This isn't it, but this is like... You have to veto Arsenal against United. I mean, it doesn't matter now. The game's done. But, like, how teams weren't vetoing fucking Arsenal makes... Look what he was doing. He just ran around with a pistol, too.
Yeah.
It didn't matter. Like, the confidence to do what he was doing.
Insane.
Jump challenging, he did whatever the fuck he wanted, and he was laughing the whole fucking time. In between rounds, he's smiling and shit, dude. Clay's gassing him up.
And are they all European, or are there some American players on EU?
The EU is entirely American. The name's just E United. That's just their team name. And their abbreviation is EU because it's easy.
Also,
Units is actually a European.
Also, it has nothing to do with being European?
No. It's just their name.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's going to be a clip right there. I totally thought...
Also, the colors and stuff of their logo is an entirely American logo, Matt. They have the stripes, the blue U, and a fucking star, bro.
Okay, listen, bro. I saw EU.
Also,
and I'm like...
you just missed Simp 1v3 with a pistol. Or 1v2, sorry, with a pistol. And look at him smiling, dude. 1v2. He did this at playoffs, too. And look, he's a fucking pistol.
That's rude. That's just rude.
Look at Clay gassing that fucking... How do you lose when Clay's screaming at you like that? You can't lose. When Clay's screaming at you like that, dude, just like, let's fucking go!
Smiling.
He's just laughing.
Just smirking. Poor.
You definitely don't know this because of your when you came in to watch and stuff.
Yeah.
This is Simp's first year competing in the CWL. And he came in
right
halfway through the season. He replaced JCap halfway through the season. They went to London. Simp's first major tournament. They get second place. They lose to 100 Thieves. Simp's second tournament is Miami. They win. Simp is MVP. Simp's third fucking tournament is Champs. They win, and he's fucking MVP. He played in 3 events.
Yeah.
Got MVP twice. His average placing is 1.3. Or whatever the fuck that would be. His average placing is first.
So is Simp just like a streamer that like everybody was like, man, just wait until he turns 18?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simp was around in the S&D scene coming up, just disgustingly good at the game. And people were like, wait till this fucking kid turns 18.
Yeah.
And turns out that he can play respawns too.
Yeah.
And very well.
Okay.
Like, god damn, dude.
I wanted to talk about 100 Thieves a little bit just because I'm a bit of a fanboy and like
what do you want to talk
watching
about?
them. Literally, you look at this graph and it was like rising to the top, and like I feel like the match between EU and 100 Thieves really could have gone either way. There was just the little things.
Yeah. I legitimately thought 100 Thieves had a very good chance to like I was like 90% sure they were going to force second set, and I was like 80% sure they were going to win Champs. I was like, fucking 100 Thieves going to win Champs.
Yeah.
I was convinced. But, you know, it's way easier to come out of winners. It's like, it's not impossible, but it's fucking close.
Well, really, if I were 100 Thieves, yes, you got second place, but like,
there's nothing, absolutely zero negativity that you could throw towards 100 Thieves.
No.
I mean, you can talk a little bit of shit.
You should be super proud of this match.
You can talk a little bit of shit about the FaZe match.
And you should be super proud about this match.
Yeah, you can talk a little bit of shit about them versus FaZe and how that whole thing kind of started. And then the minute Priestess shot punches one person, they completely changed as a team. Which is the craziest shit ever. He shot punches one person and they're a different team.
Yeah.
It was like everybody was already mentally defeated, thinking they were gone, and then Priestess said, not today, I want to fucking win.
And Priestess wasn't doing good, wasn't doing too hot.
No. And Nabel, of all fucking people on that team, was playing well.
See, like, why is it that I feel like whenever we talk about 100 Thieves, it's like, oh, they start off good and then slow down, and now they started slow and then picked it up. Like it's.
I think what happens with
Why can't they be the EU that is just notoriously ready to go every match? Like what's holding them back?
There's a different way you approach practice when you're not winning. When you're winning often, and everybody in the fucking world thinks you're gonna win, you're gonna start to believe your own shit. Like, you're gonna believe your shit doesn't stink. So you might slack on practice a little bit. And while you're slacking on practice, the team that came in second that is fucking heartbroken that they didn't fucking win that event, they're grinding because they know how fucking close they were.
Yeah.
And that was EU at London. Simp walked away crying. Clay walked away crying because they fucking lost. And then they went to fucking Miami and they're crying because they fucking won. Because that fucking, like, the way that hurts as a competitor.
Yeah.
When you fucking lose, gives you the motivation to win. But you're
at that level, if I lost,
I'm practicing that fucking night.
No, well, first off, there'd be $600 in damages.
You're breaking your controller.
I'm breaking my controller and my console, and then buying another one and practicing. But yeah, man. I mean, obviously now there's no point in continuing to practice because there's gonna be no more tournaments, and
this is what
the new games coming out.
This is what is now considered in the past few years as the Call of Duty off season.
Yeah.
So pros might try other games. If there's something they wanted to play, they'll play that. If there's, like, some pros still love Call of Duty, they might not play this one.
Yeah.
Like, some pros might just stream Blackout. Like, they'll still play Black Ops, but, like, there's no point to be a savage at it anymore. Like, they don't have to scrim anymore. They're gonna play video games for the next month and a half, strictly for fun.
Do you think anybody in the top 32 is thinking, let's start playing Modern Warfare Remastered and get more used to the slow pace?
I think that might happen, but I don't think it happens as much as you might think. And the reason I think that is because I think this time is going to be used as, like, their vacation. Because during the whole year...
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I don't think that... I was like, I think some people who are, like, diehard would probably... Well, I shouldn't say diehard because they're all diehard.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody was like, hey, man, I performed very, very bad in this tournament, and I want to be as prepared as inhumanly possible, I'm going to go fucking play Remastered just so that I could slow down a bit, because it's not going to be as exciting as Black Ops 4 was.
No, I agree.
But, like, at the same time, I get the point that you're about to make there, where you're like, dude, they just got off the fucking biggest tournament of their lives.
Well, no,
they just want to take a fucking break at this point.
Yeah, this is notorious vacation time, have fun time for the pros.
Yeah.
Like, last year, a bunch of them went to fucking Mexico and shit or whatever. But they're going to have fun just playing games. Like, Scump was playing Destiny after they won Champs and shit, because, like, that was the game that just came out.
Do trades ever happen during the off season?
Yes.
Yeah.
Rosters will change, and because it's going to franchising next year, rosters are really going to change.
Yeah, we should definitely talk about franchising next episode, because you intrigued me, because I didn't realize that this is the last
Champs.
CWL Champs event, because now it's all going to go to franchising.
Yep. Which means Karma remains the king of the rings. He has three.
He has three.
The fucking GOAT. That's 3 rings.
And I mean, looking at these winnings, you got EU went home with
800.
800. 100 Thieves went home with 260, and Optic went home with 140, and Enigma went home with 110. That's surprising that 3 and 4 are that close together.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, 100 Thieves went home with 260 Gs, but
100 Thieves went home with 260 Gs when they realistically should have went home with 0.
Yeah.
They 100% should have lost to FaZe. FaZe made one error and could not recover for fucking 3 maps. One error cost them the whole tournament. Because who fucking knows where FaZe goes? And with 100 Thieves out of the tournament, a lot of other teams are safe. Like, go back to that. Go back to who did 100 Thieves knock out?
100 Thieves.
I don't remember 100%. You got to go to. Is that losers?
It's one more.
100 Thieves ended up playing
100 Thieves
Sicario, which
they met them in the pool. They were in the same pool as them before.
But basically, we're gonna replace 100 Thieves with FaZe and see what I predict would have happened.
Yeah, so
FaZe probably beats Sicario.
Okay,
then FaZe faces EG.
FaZe versus EG.
Good game. I'd give the edge to FaZe. Okay. FaZe goes and plays Rec. I think Rec beats FaZe. And then Rec goes and plays E6. Rec beats E6. And then
would FaZe beat E6?
Yeah.
Would FaZe beat Optic?
No. Well, that's a good fucking game.
That's a tight one?
That's one you want to watch. That one would have been fireworks. Like, that would have been a good series.
So if it was FaZe, either would have got eliminated by Rec, or if they somehow got the W on them, they would have more than likely got eliminated by Optic.
Yes. But, I mean, like, just being a shithead, throw EU in loser's bracket where EG is. Because EG for sure should have won that fucking match.
Yeah, so if EU was in the loser's bracket...
EU smokes Elevate.
Yeah.
And then EU would have faced either 100 Thieves or FaZe in loser.
Look at that. We would have had the Champions tournament in fucking round 3 of losers. With just 2 little changes.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
10 seconds of different gameplay.
Unreal.
Yep. And you know, especially a losers bracket match where United doesn't have that cushion of a second series, I would take 100 Thieves in that matchup. And United's gone in losers 3.
Because there's definitely... See, man, I talked about this before. I don't know if I like the losers and winners brackets. I just feel like...
You can't go... If there's double elim, you can't have a team go through winners and not have an advantage. If they haven't lost all tournament, you can't have them... If it's double elim, meaning you have to lose twice to leave. The only way that changes is if it goes to single elim, which would fuck a lot of shit up. Think of it as single elim. Go to the fucking 100 Thieves is gone in round 1. 100 Thieves would be gone.
100 Thieves is gone. FaZe is
Envy's gone.
Envy gone.
Singularity gone. Splice gone. War gone. And War pulled some upsets.
And then after that...
Elevate gone. Heretics gone.
Yeah.
FaZe completely gone. And then you would have had... then it would have been fucking... Basically, your winners bracket finals is what would have been your grand finals. And EU smoked Optic, so... Dude, we can talk about that series.
EU versus Optic?
EU versus Optic, because...
I mean, it's 3-1. It looks like they fucking...
It was highly anticipated, as you would come to expect. And game 1, Optic came out like the farmer just stuck the brand on the fucking bull's ass. Like, they came out so fast. And outpaced. Like, didn't make smarter Optic's a smart team, so they're not making the wrong decisions.
Yeah.
But they outpaced E-United with Simp and Abizi running their SOCs, and Pristini on frequency also running a SOC.
Yeah.
And E-United is the fastest team. They outpaced them on frequency and won. Optic won first map, and I was like, holy shit. If Optic plays like that, I don't know who the fuck's gonna beat them. They were playing so fast, so selfless, nobody was baiting, like, they were flying into fucking hills, and I was like, Jesus, somebody fucking stop them. And then Search and Destroy, they lose. This E United, they're like the best search team in the game. Nothing to hang your hat on. And Control comes out, and I'm pretty sure it was Control Frequency. Which, I mean, they bullied them on fucking the hard point.
Yeah.
And for some reason, Optic decided to play slow. They played slow, and EU bullied their way in. Because they play fast as fuck. And if you play fast as shit in this game, that's what was winning.
Yeah.
To be this late in the game and not understand what gives you the highest percentage of success to win, I don't understand what you're doing.
Well,
it's
yeah.
the last fucking tournament.
I mean, I can't comment on the Optic Gaming match because I didn't watch it, but 100 Thieves, every time that they were having the advantage on EU, it was when they were fucking flying.
Yep.
And like, I wonder if that's the lesson. Well, unfortunately, doesn't.
We won't know for next. It's not going to be like that.
It's not going to be like that in the next game.
No.
Because first off, the sprinting mechanic, the super sprint.
Yeah.
Your gun's like this the whole time.
Yeah.
When you're super sprint.
And that's what kind of like we can talk about that later. Like we'll talk about that next week.
Yeah.
With how shit's going to change.
Oh yeah.
But like, dude, Optic came out so fired up, and like that's where like the little fanboy inside me was like, "Oh!"
But like,
Optic smoked EU, and then they just got bullied for the rest of it, and it was just pace. All they needed to do was just keep running fucking sogs at United.
all I'm gonna say is for the next game, not to sound like a constant 100 Thieves dick rider here, but 100 Thieves were winning rounds on SND this tournament, which is what I was not expecting at all. I was expecting them to intentionally win the hard points and the control points, and then maybe slip in a couple SNDs. But they were getting 3-0s, 3-1s, getting the first SND match. Yeah. And I'm like, wow, they improved a lot. And even on EU, they got an SND on EU. Whether EU, I mean, it's the final, so you can't say EU wasn't trying.
Oh no.
Yeah.
If you went into any fucking, I mean, we saw it.
Yeah.
We saw it on fucking Wednesday. Teams go in thinking they had that shit in the bag, and so many open bracket teams started fucking shit up.
Yeah.
Like Genji going home on Wednesday. You didn't even get to champs. Like,
yeah.
You're number 2 and you didn't even get there.
So I think 100 Thieves, watch out for, man, because SND, that can translate to all Modern Warfare. That could translate to any Call of Duty.
I think it's game dependent. Like SND is sometimes more of a slower game mode, but if you, like in this game, if you want to play it fast, you can fucking play it fast.
I don't know, maybe unless you play differently than you play with us in World League, which maybe you do. Me and you playing SND and Remastered, and me and you playing SND and Black Ops 4,
completely different. So different.
My strategy was the same.
I played both of them completely different.
I was AR in the back looking at blind spots. Mm-hmm. You probably play extremely different.
Extremely.
Yeah.
Especially because, I mean, when you're playing S&D Remastered, it's a pub, so like you can get away with doing whatever the fuck you want, kind of thing.
Yeah.
In World League, you have to play a role. You have to play what's missing, or especially if you're not communicating with everybody on the team, you have to do something. You have to just pick and say, all right, I want to win really bad, and I know the best way to win is to have 1 ICR, 2 Maddox, and 2 SOGs on this map, and everybody's using, or like, there's already 2 SOGs and you're a SOG player, but you're like, all right, I know we need an ICR, I'm gonna fucking run an ICR. Whereas in pubs, I don't, everybody could be sniping, I'm gonna run a sniper because I like to snipe.
Yeah.
But like in Black Ops 4, you have to play your role, and especially in World League, like nobody's trying that fucking hard in S&D and Modern Warfare.
I would just go off and just say, watch out for 100 Thieves in the next game, because if I were them, I'd be very angry and hungry for the next tourney.
I mean, if you're not hungry as a professional player, you might as well fucking hang up the sticks. There's tons of fucking kids that are 16, 17 right now that are... I play with a couple of them.
Yeah.
Some 16-year-old kids that are fucking good, man. And, you know, they get an older person, like yourself, kind of teaching them, like, how to think more critically in-game. By the time some of those kids turn fucking 18, man, they're going to be... the next generation of simps are going to come in. The next generation of abezies are going to come in. And who fucking knows, man? If you don't adapt to what's happening, like, you're fucked. So if you... Like, if your mentality's slipping as a pro, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
You don't become a pro.
If your mind and your heart ain't in it, man, you're not...
You might as well leave.
Yeah, might as well leave. You're not going the distance.
But, you know, that's also, like... That's what makes professionals than anything, right?
Yeah.
Is being able to keep hungry on that kind of shit.
Do you have anything else on your mind? I was thinking of, like, looking at, like, MVPs from the top 3 teams.
Sure. I can fucking name them for you right now.
All right, go for it.
Simp on the United. That's the easiest one.
That's actually who got it.
Prisa or Enable for 100 Thieves.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, Octane through their lowest bracket. I mean, they all played well. But when they fucking needed it, Enable and Prisa are the ones that are going to get shit done.
See, I feel like in the final, Kenny's the one who stepped up.
Kenny was playing like a fucking demon. But, like, that's what I mean. Like,
I guess you're saying overall.
There was always one person stepping up on 100 Thieves, but, like, consistency of, like, always kind of being there. Enable and Prisa are... Enable's doing all your dirty work, and then Priest is your superstar.
Yeah.
Even though you have Octane, Slasher, and Kenny on your team, who are 3 other superstars. 100 Thieves is so stacked. Like...
And then Optic?
Dashy. Not even fucking close. Krim. Scump had, like, his best tournament all year, which you love to see.
Yeah.
TJ played like an absolute animal. Krim played fantastic up until Sunday.
Yeah.
And same thing with Karma. Karma was playing very well up until Sunday. Sunday came. First map, they played fucking great against the United. Like, absolutely great.
Yeah.
And then just... It was slow. Dashy was hard carrying S&Ds. 1v3'd 100 Thieves in an S&D. 100 Thieves.
Yeah.
Lost a 1 versus 3 to Dashy. And he was sniping on Arsenal. Like, Dashy's disgusting.
Yeah.
Watching Sunday, I literally told my friends, I feel bad for Dashy right now. He was the only guy who showed up on fucking Sunday. With the exception of slight glimpses out of Scump and TJ.
Yeah.
Krim was flat. Karma was flat, which...
So, speaking of which, I was going to ask you to call out, who do you, from the top 3 teams, who do you think was slipping the most?
Who slipped the most?
Yeah.
I mean, on Sunday it was Optic. They won one map.
No, sorry. I mean from the individual teams throughout the tournament. Who from EU was slipping a lot? Who from 100 Thieves needed to be...
EU is an absolutely amazing team if Pristini and Clayster play well. They were incredible in this game when Clay and Pristine were playing well.
Because you definitely were saying that, and I saw it too. Abizi and Simp were just running around.
They're disgusting.
Like freaking gorilla soldiers.
Arcides is a pillar of consistency for that team. He rarely plays bad. Your fucking questionable players were Pristini and Clay. If they're playing well, they're fucking destroying.
Yeah.
Like, they're winning maps easy. When Pristini and Clay slow down and they can't figure it out, that's when they start losing.
Okay. 100 Thieves, who...
On Sunday? Or overall? Like, because...
If there's a specific one for Sunday versus overall...
On Sunday, Slasher.
That's what I was going to say.
Slasher needed to step up on Sunday, and he did not. It was, Kenny was playing well. Octane's an ICR. I don't want to say it's easier, but there's a little bit less kind of going on there. Enable and Prisa played fucking incredible on Sunday.
Yeah.
And Slasher made a huge misplay in the...
I really think on Sunday, not to be controversial, and hope to God fucking no one from 100 Thieves tries to fucking knock me out.
Come up here, dude, and kill us.
Yeah, I don't know. Happen? But
I'm
to me,
bold. Fuck with me.
To me, on Sunday, the kids rose up and the fucking older guys were sit back.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, especially Slasher. Like, even fucking, I think on Sunday, Maven was like,
where the fuck is Slasher?
Where the fuck is Slasher?
Where is Sunday Slasher?
Yeah.
Notorious for being that fucking guy when you need him most to be there. And out of all people, when you need him most, Enable was fucking clutching. Winning huge gun. I'm like, holy fuck, man.
Yeah.
Everybody was roasting him all year for being the least impactful on that team.
Slasher got the sick clutch day one.
He played very well all tournament until
Yeah.
Sunday. Like, when they were making that losers bracket 1, Kenny was going off, Slasher was going off, Octane was going off, Priest was going off. Like, your superstars were playing like superstars. They took turns, obviously, because you can't have everybody just fry. Like, it's never gonna happen.
Kenny scared me on Sunday, man.
Kenny was doing some disgusting shit.
Kenny was fucking disgusting.
He was doing some disgusting shit. There was some 3 pieces he was getting where he was just fucking spinning in circles. I was like, what the fuck? How does he know? Yeah, he was playing fantastic. I felt a little bit bad for the Marshall twins in Scraps and Wuskin. Scraps being on FaZe and Wuskin being on Rec.
Yeah.
Because they had, like, they both were on fucking teams that could have made a very good run. I mean, they did. Like, Reciprocity tied 5th, 6th.
Yeah.
They made a good run. And they were not anticipated to kind of be there. Especially being a team of Europeans and an Australian.
Why aren't they on the same team like the Sedin brothers?
They were last year.
They were last year?
But Scraps was consistently and quite a bit better. So, like last year, European teams only signed European players. Where this year was the first time you saw mix.
Mm.
So, that with that happening, Scraps, halfway through the World War II season, went to Red Reserve, which was the best EU team, who had 1 player struggling. So they had 1 player who was fucking struggling, and then Scraps was out there dominating with an unknown team, and everybody's like, who the fuck are these guys? And then we learned about the twins, and we learned how disgusting Scraps is. And then he ends up on Red, and he's fucking good. And Red is a top 2 team in World War II. And then after that happens, Red had a little bit of a financial issue and had to, like, basically dissolve the team.
Okay.
So everybody was looking for a new home, and Scraps and Zero left Red, which is a European team, and signed with FaZe, which is an American team, obviously. And since that fucking moment, everybody was like, watch out for FaZe.
Yeah.
They're gonna be gross. And slowly but sure, like, Wuskin was kind of, nobody gave a shit, forms this Reciprocity team, little bit of potential, and then like, they showed a little bit of potential. They made I think they got like a top 3, and then they picked up Dylan, who is a fucking god, and they're considered like the best European team.
Where's Enigma from?
US.
US?
Yeah.
So the top 4 teams were all American.
Yeah. Dude, Enigma got 4th.
I know.
That's fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
Like,
that's where Gen G was supposed to be.
That's where, like, you should have saw
FaZe.
a FaZe or a Gen G in 4th.
In 4th.
Yeah.
And you see Enigma.
Yeah. Enigma was, like, barely getting top 8. Barely.
Actually, do you know what I'm the most upset about this tournament?
That you didn't watch it?
No.
You're not more upset about not watching
watched
than whatever you're about to say?
Yeah, because I was deeply pissed off that the boys changed their name to Celtic FC.
I mean, dude, when the money's, you gotta go where the money is, man. The fucking people are giving you money to change.
You had a dope ass name, bro. Call it the Celtic Boys. You're probably all white. I didn't see the team.
Wow.
But you're probably all white.
Wow, you brought race into this? Okay.
Maybe.
All right, dude.
Yo, do you think a team like the name Celtic is picking anyone else who is not remotely Irish?
I mean, no.
No.
I'm pretty sure they're all white.
No, I'm pretty sure
they're all white. I'm pretty sure
Okay.
they're all European.
You know what? I'm gonna say it. I'm pretty sure there's no Celtic FC in the Bronx. You know?
No.
No. This is like Boston, or
Dude, to be honest, there's not many like colored people that play COD, like that are playing professional COD.
Dashi. What is he, Indian?
Dashi's Canadian, but he's Lebanese.
Lebanese.
Yeah, but he's from here. But like, I mean, the top 3 teams. Kenny's half black, half Asian.
Well, nameless when he was playing.
He's white though. He's like Italian, but he's white.
I'm just looking at the names here, and it's not really.
No, there's not a lot of
Literally, there's one guy.
diversity.
There's only one guy. His last name was Whitefield. That doesn't help me at all.
Oh, that's Momo. He's very white.
Very white.
Yeah, bro. Just look at the flags beside, and you can tell who's white. Benson, European, or the England flag,
Yeah.
white. Momo, England flag.
Well, there's a lot of Indians in
Every English flag there is white.
Oh, 100%. The guy's name is Chris Tunn.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's super white.
Yeah.
The only Guy Blaze is black, and Pac-Man and Study are black.
How about the teams?
RCD's white, Pristini's white, Clayster white, Abizi white, Simp white, Facento Coach white, Kenny half black, half Asian, Octane white, Slasher white, Enable white.
Kenny's Blasian?
Yeah, Kenny's Blasian.
Oh.
Priesta white, Crowder white, Scump white, Krim white, Karma white, Dashi, a Lebanese Canadian, TP and TJ both white, Kismet, God RX, and actually that one's a little different. General, Kismet, and God RX, I think, are all white. Brezzi's not. And Mayhem is like a halfie. They might not have a picture. Oh no, Brezzi's white as shit. Mayhem's he's white, but like kind of doesn't look white. Then click on General. Then one of them is not white. I'm pretty sure. Click on General right there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Pretty sure. Dude, wait, is God RX the black guy? Oh no, they're all white as shit. Oh, why did I think one of them was black? Wow, I'm racist. Yeah, no, get out of here now. Go back to the team. So they're all white, basically. Mayhem, who kind of who knows? Except he's
so
white.
not a lot of racial diversity.
No, Joe white, Rated white, Nolson white, Weeman white, Cammy white, Wuskins white, Zed white, Denz, Dylan, Alex, Shane, Slacked, John. Formal's like half Asian, half white. Skies is like half Mexican, I think. Attach is half Asian. Apathy is Greek or some shit. And Accuracy's half black, I believe.
You know what's really why that shocks me?
What?
Is because if you look at the dominant players in games similar to this, like if you go to Siege, it's the Mexican players that are dominating Siege.
Mm-hmm. So
I'm surprised none of those people who like maybe weren't able to become number one in Siege come to Call of Duty and try to compete at that level.
No, I'm probably going to sound shitty for saying this because it's going to be Call of Duty bias coming in, but I feel like Siege is at like a little bit of a lower tier on the esports like FPS. You know what I mean? Like,
I would argue any Siege, the top 5 Siege players could eliminate any of the top S&D players in Call of Duty.
Maybe. But I mean, like, one's on PC, one's on console, right? Or do the tournaments on Siege play PC? I'm pretty sure they do.
They're mostly PC.
Yeah. So, but like,
you can obviously play Siege on console.
I know, but if you want to become a professional player on a PC and you're going to play a shooter, which one are you playing?
Siege or COD?
On PC.
On PC.
No, I'm not. No, don't. Like, which game? I'm asking you right now. Like, you're a PC player.
Okay.
You're gonna compete in an FPS on PC. Which one are you playing?
Minecraft.
And ladies and gentlemen, that has been Random Nades. You're gonna pick CS:GO.
Yeah,
you're gonna play Counter-Strike.
Play Counter-Strike.
So I feel like the people, like, it's gonna sound shitty, but I feel like the people who don't quite, like, aren't quite good enough to play like professional CS:GO are kind of like, let me try out Siege and become really good at Siege. I'm not saying they're bad at the game. They're probably, like, I would have no fucking chance. They're probably disgusting at what they do, but it is second place in their field.
I wonder, do you think video games in general, this might be the last topic, because I think we're already at the 2-hour mark here.
Oh, we're probably at the threshold. That's why I said, like, there's got to be no intro, man. We have to talk about champs, because I was freaking out all fucking weekend.
I know. So I just wanted, this might be the our last topic then. Do you think it's interesting, because as far as I can tell, there isn't really a racial bias when it comes to video game competition. Like, I feel like in a lot of sports, certain races have an athletic edge.
What do you mean? Say it out loud.
Well, for example, the Kenyans dominate in any long distance running. You have, for some reason,
football, basketball.
For some reason, you have a lot of, like, Russians and even more in general, just Eastern Europeans who dominate in physical strength, i.e. fighting, wrestling, grappling, judo, stuff like that. They dominate that. Mexicans dominate baseball. I don't know why.
Mexicans, per se. Dominicans, Cubans.
Yes. Yep. A lot of South Americans are phenomenal in soccer.
I think Europeans as well.
Yeah, but I think they just have more experience. They've had more time with it. But there's just some genetics that have a tremendous advantage in soccer overall. And for some reason, white people are good at hockey.
Yeah.
So, but, like, I feel like when it comes to video games, you can't say one race is good at all games.
No,
because if you look at the best from every game, it's completely different. Like, a lot of the League of Legends people and a lot of the Dota people, it's Asians that dominate it, but I think it's because the audience is majority Asian. Like, you go see their concerts, you go see their tournaments, and they make
millions of seats in the arena.
CWL look like a party in a bar.
Yeah,
compared to their tournaments.
Yeah. I think if you want me to touch on that, I think that's just an accessibility thing. If you live in a first world country, you can play online video games.
Right. So
you're going to see, and, like, you know, it takes this and this. That's all you need to play video games.
But at least with video games, there's no, from what I can tell so far, there's no genetic threshold that's going to be like, there's no way you're going to be top number one on the boards, because the difference between you,
there's no way to measure, and we're also so young. Like, competitive gaming is so young.
Yeah.
We have, what, maybe 12, 15 years under our belt? How many years have we been competing in those sports you're talking about? Baseball's like 1920, maybe even fucking earlier. Soccer's been around since I don't even know how long.
But at least right now we're at a point where if you got the time and the accessibility, you can become number one.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like, say in the reverse, like, even for myself, at 16, if I played my cards right, I could have eventually have been on a pro team if I just played the same game and got better and better and better at it.
Yeah, it's entirely
Whereas
possible.
I feel like if I was 16 and I was like, I want to be a soccer star, fuck you, good luck, homie.
16's too late already.
16's already too late. You needed to be 4 years old.
You're scouted in soccer when you're, like, literally 12 or 13. That's how young it starts.
Yeah.
The coaches and the scouts and stuff, they've seen enough people come through where they fucking know by that year. The minute you pass 13 years of age, if you're not already disgusting and being looked at, you're The chances of you making it are so slim.
Even if you became the #1 soccer player in all of Canada, you are trash compared to everybody else in the rest of the world. So
you never experience it.
So you literally are fucked the moment you're born in this place and you want to be a soccer star. You're pretty much fucked from the beginning.
You are in your, like, as time goes on, it'll get easier. But if you were like, if you're born in the 80s, yeah, it's fucking hard. Like, you would have to go to the States. You couldn't stay here.
Dude, even
now you can. It doesn't happen often.
I'm telling you right now, America and Canada would never. Sorry to make this about soccer. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
but,
no man, way to go, dude. It's all up, bro.
I'm just saying,
podcast.
U.S. and Canada will never be where everybody else is because they're not interested in that. They're interested in football. They're interested in baseball. They're interested in hockey.
Yeah.
They don't fund. They don't put in the billions and billions of dollars that European countries do.
That's what I was
soccer stars.
That's what I was talking about accessibility, though. How easy is it for us to play hockey?
Insane.
The shit freezes for fucking 8 months of the year.
Yeah.
How often do you think someone in Buenos Aires is going to play hockey? Literally never.
Unless they're playing NHL 19.
Like video games.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. The accessibility for video games. Someone in Buenos Aires can play. Someone in fucking Cuba can play.
Bringing this back to gaming, guys. Yeah. See what we're doing there?
Yeah.
Literally,
I think professionals.
The only thing you need to do is have an internet connection, buy a console.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's stopping you from being a competitive player in video games.
Yeah. If you're a competitive person with drive, you can do something with video games.
Yeah.
If you put it, like, if you don't think it's a waste of time and you put enough time into it, you're golden.
If you invest the kind of time that you would invest in getting good at anything,
literally anything,
you can make it in games.
Yeah. There's a way better chance of you doing something in general.
Yeah.
And because skills will translate.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a top AM in Call of Duty and all of a sudden you say, fuck this, I want to play Halo or Gears of War or whatever, and you transition.
Or Jack playing Minecraft and getting sick arrow shots.
Yeah, like, the skills translate.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, yeah, it takes a different variety of skills, but you pick those up. If you're a competitive person, you're going to go, okay, what am I not doing that good players are doing? And you're going to figure it out, fix it, adapt, change the way you play. And good will always be good at the end of the day.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming by.
And
homie.
on that note, boom.
We're out of
good
here.
will always be good. You heard it here first.
So we're gonna probably end this right here, but on the next episode, we'll talk about the franchising situation now that Champs is no more.
Next year and what's gonna happen.
What's gonna happen and
what we know. I don't know much.
Yeah, what's gonna happen in the car world, and then maybe we'll be able to deep dive into what's gonna probably happen in our world, because there's a lot of things going on here. And
yeah, Matt went camping this weekend. We didn't even fucking ask him about it.
Yeah.
Not gonna ask you now.
It wasn't that exciting.
Yeah, no, my weekend was fucking dope. I was sitting there like,
Yeah, I was pretty much puking this morning, so.
Oh, way to go, bro.
That's how sick I got from camping. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. We'll see you on the next exciting episode of the Random Nades Podcast. Peace.
Fuck yeah, bro.
But thank you guys so much for stopping by. Be sure to like this video, share it, comment, please.
This way.
If you want to watch the previous episode, go to where Trent is going. And then if you want to subscribe, press the button down over there. I just hit my mic.